See her loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch her dreams take wings over skies so blue. She will save the earth and its every glory. She will teach her child every golden story. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Listen to her voice, singing in the wind. Feel her gentle touch in the golden sunlight. She was born to love, kiss our tears away, vanish all our fears, fill the world with joy. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. See her loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch her dreams take wings over skies so blue. She will save the earth and its every glory. She will teach her child every golden story. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, Listen to her voice, singing in the waves.
Hi, everybody. So for today's event, we're going to be interviewed by the press and the media. We are the new Miss Philippines Earth 2021 Queens. So stay tuned to get to know a little bit more about us. So my name is Nela Sherbaji. I'm your Miss Philippines Earth 2021.
I'm Amira Almamari, your Miss Philippines Air 2021.
And I'm Rosal Angela Songano, your Miss Philippines Earth Water 2021.
I'm Ronnie Meneses, your Miss Philippines Fire 2021.
Hello, I'm Sofia Lopez Galve, your new Miss Philippines Ecotourism 2021. I think we can proceed.
All right. Are we ready?
So excited for this.
Kaba! Bakit gano'n?
Yeah, I know. It's like we're still in the pageant.
Chill na lang daw tayo. All right. So, should we call on our first correspondent? Sir Mario Dumawal from ABS-CBN.
Okay, congratulations everyone.
Thank you.
Sandali lang ako, marami tayo. No? I'd like to ask you, what was
Recording in progress.
What was your exact emotion when your name was called as one of the winners? I saw your reactions na mukhang gulat na gulat din naman kayo, no? And it was totally unexpected. But how did you, can you just describe your emotion at that exact moment? Let's start with you, Sophia, and then with Ronnie, and then with Rosel, Amira, and Nila. In that order.
Yes, Sir Mario. So for me, it was pure shock at first. And even though sinabi mismo ni Robbie na Miss Philippines Ecotourism 2021, it didn't really sink in sa akin that time. Kasi parang iba pa rin yung feeling ng nasa physical stage ka and you're in a physical pageant. Kasi doon, parang you know that you're gonna be announced. But this time, it's because it's virtual. I don't really know what's going to happen. And when Robbie announced it, it was just pure shock. And then it took me a few seconds to realize and, to be really, really, really happy and ecstatic about it because of, the lag in my understanding of the situation. So yeah, pure shock.
Tapos parang pati sila wala masyadong reaction. So parang tama ba yung narinig natin? O ano ba nangyari? So yun. Ngayon lang siya talaga nagsisink in na I'm just so happy and so proud.
Okay, what did your dad say?
Yung daddy ko nga po, ilang gabi po siyang hindi nakakatulog. Talaga sumasakit po yung tiyan niya sa kaba. Kaya nung nalaman niya, tuwang-tuwa po siya. And ayun. Makulit kasi sobrang proud daw po.
Okay, congratulations to him also. Ms. Rosel.
For me, I wasn't expecting na after nung top 10 na question, ayun na yun, coronation na ng 5 queens. Akala ko may top 5 pa. So when Robbie said na Miss Philippines Water na ako, I was super shocked. Legit shocked talaga ako. So yung reaction ko sa camera, yun talaga. So backstage, my mom, my team, they were all crying, shouting. Pero syempre, tinatago lang kasi hindi pa naka-mute. So, maririnig ng lahat. So, ayun, my mom was there. I hugged her. Everyone was there to see. So, I'm just really grateful. Still in shock. It still hasn't sunk in. But I'm really grateful and full of love right now.
I think that was a highlight, your mom being there.
Yeah.
Sa frame, huh?
I'm a mommy's girl.
Okay, Amira.
As for me, I could actually relate to Rosel kasi I thought na there was another question for the top 5, edi nag-answer ako. I was in the middle kasi mga 5th at akong tinanong. And then after that, I was called back into the Zoom, tas nag-announce. So sabi ko, when I was imagining my winning moment, sabi ko, I think I'll cry, ganun, ganun. Pero hindi ako naiyak kasi nagulat talaga ako. Like, I didn't know na announcement na ganun. And then I was asking my team, sinabi ba ni Robbie na final question na yon? But nevertheless, I'm happy. Tapos nung na-exit ko na yung call, tsaka ako umiyak with my team. And I was very, very yes, even our mayor and mayora, konsehal, were all watching. So, just thankful talaga.
And Nila, I saw your shock, no?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just like the other girls, we don't exactly know what is going on. So I was backstage. I actually had my notes and I was preparing for another Q&A. And I was like reading through it. I was like, okay, I need to stimulate my brain. Let's do this. I need to master this last question. And then I stood there and I was like nervous. Okay, this is the last question. Let's do this. And then they said, Nayla, you're Miss Philippines Earth 2021. That's why I cried so hard because I was like, wait, what are you talking about? It's finished. So that was like my pure reaction. I was completely shocked. It still hasn't absorbed till this very moment. So yeah, I was super full of love. I'm happy because I was wearing my Miss Paranaque sash on my heart. I hope I represented it as well as I could.
Yeah, you did. And congratulations for keeping this secret for a couple of days now.
Yeah.
You were able to do that. Tila, just an acknowledgement of all the other girls who've joined. No? Ano yung masasabi mo sa kanila? What can you tell the other girls with you in the pageant? Let's just acknowledge their yes, Nila.
I think they all did very well. I believe that every single one of us should deserve a crown, but I mean, everybody has an invisible crown. We did fight our very best, and I hope that nobody feels bad about it. Because to me, I have a lot of love for all of them. I actually want to work with all of them to represent the Philippines properly. So I know that each one of them has a good advocacy, and I noticed that. So I hope they don't feel bad about it because they represented their city very well, and I love it.
Yeah. Siguro maganda no in every 60 plus regions no you will be able to work out something with the plastic recycling so
yeah
yes
or not even that, just to show like their advocacy. Hopefully if I could have a blog or something so that they could have a platform to showcase it so their efforts don't go to waste at all.
Okay, good. I have one question for you, Nila, no, about the masks we're wearing. Do you have anything that you could suggest to well, I'm talking about proper disposal. No? What do you think of all the masks lying around?
I feel like, I'm not sure if this is possible, but maybe we can make eco bricks with them because I know that it is infused with plastic. So I think we can do something like that, hopefully, to move forward. But other than that, what I do is, since we are suggested to use those surgical masks, the blue ones, I would put a mask on top of it, that covers it, so that I could wash that mask and then reuse the blue one instead of throwing it out. At least I can stay safe. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And for the other ladies, my last question, can you tell us about how would you move forward with your advocacies? Sophia, I think very concrete sa'yo, no? You're working with our kababayan talaga.
Yes po, with the Dumagats of our barangay in Kayabu. So my plan moving forward po, actually, we're almost starting construction na din in my glamping site. And that is the site where we're going to build a greenhouse as well. And that greenhouse, actually, we're just going to capitalize on it. But it's actually the Dumagats who will be able to use it and manage it and, of course, profit off from it. So that's my, I think that's the first plan that I have until September, I guess. And then moving forward after that, I plan on making more, hopefully, webinars with young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to go into ecopreneurship as well.
Yes, Ronnie.
Ako po, I'm currently in the process po of creating an organization na based in Bulacan po. So we're gonna be focusing on, of course, the environment and my advocacy, which is vegetarianism. So yan, excited po ako na i-launch yun. Konting ano na lang, konting trabaho pa po.
Okay. Oh, may gulay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love that.
Okay, Miss Rosel, sa Iloilo.
I'm still working closely with my theater group, the USA Little Theater. So since we still can't perform live, we're gonna continue on with our projects that are being showed online. And hopefully I'm also planning on streaming and making vlogs so that I can come up with funds for my communities as well. Maybe the girls and I can come up with something. It would be fun to come up with something. And we also have projects that are coming up in the USA Little Theater. So probably we'll be showcasing more plays and maybe films in the future.
Okay. And Amira, finally.
For me naman, what I like about my advocacy kasi it's really sustainable kasi the fisher folks are the one who are working for it. So we are currently creating another fish sanctuary, so another artificial coral reef, just like our rotary reef. And also embedded in the budget for next year, we will finally be starting our Adopt a Shore program. So we will be rehabilitating all of the shores and all of the coastal areas here in Atimonan. So we can also have tourists here and a lot of people can have more job opportunities. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy, very solid ang advocacy niyo. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
And advance happy birthday to a friend here, Norman.
Thanks po.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Mario. I think we should now move on to our next press person. Sorry, I was lagging a little bit. Let us please welcome Sir Adam Hinato of Hey Adam G.
Hi girls!
Hi.
So sa inyo, congratulations once again for making it on this year's Miss Philippines Earth. I would like to ask, since this is the second time that Miss Philippines Earth went virtual for its production format, what challenges have you encountered in preparing for this year's contest?
Who do you want to start with? Hello?
Yes, anyone can start. You, Nella, would you want to start?
Well, my experience is it's a lot of it's very similar with traditional pageant because obviously it's pageantry, but a lot of it's different because you have to focus more on your angles, you have to focus more on your videoing as well as all the other things. So it's a lot more complicated in a sense. And I struggled because you spend hours videoing, so that is very difficult. But in the end of the day, I quite like that we did the online pageant because at least we were able to push through and finish with it. At the same time, we kept all the candidates safe. So that should have been the ultimate priority, and I respect that. So I think it was good, and it's a good experience. At least I get to experience this moment.
So is it worth the risk?
What do you mean worth the risk?
Worth everything that you went through?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. What about you? What about you, Amira?
So some of the challenges, actually, I'm really thankful because I had Shane's team from last year, so it made working really easier. But I think the challenges that we faced this year is going through the deadlines kasi we shot in different parts of Quezon, not just in Atimonan, and sometimes the deadlines were a bit close to each other, so we had to shoot day after day after day, and then sometimes my eyes would be tearing up na because of my lenses. So I think those were the biggest challenges, especially for the editor. So I'm really thankful for my editor na sobrang galing niya, nahabol niya lahat yun. But all in all, it is worth it because I'm here with my eco-sisters na.
Yay! Yes. Rosel?
I guess for me, it was very financially demanding. I guess all the other girls can attest to that. And for me personally, I've had multiple injuries along the way. I fell down the stairs. I even told my team that I had to keep going, I had to keep shooting because hindi talaga ako magba-back down. I had to finish my shoot. And so I fell down the stairs. I even fell down my horse during sportswear. So I had like this really on my leg. Yeah, so I really had to ride the horse. So I was okay naman. I was safe. The horse was safe too. We were okay. And really, yeah, it was also because when you're in a virtual pageant, you see all of these posts online, and then sometimes it drowns you. You're drowned in your thoughts. So like my biggest enemy was really myself. I really had to push through my thoughts and all of those negative ideas in my head. So I'm just really glad that in this virtual setup, I got to meet a lot of people, especially my team who are film directors. So I really got to relate to them. Shooting was easy because we were both artists. We were all artists. We got to relate with each other. So I'm just really thankful because of the connections that I made and all the communities that I helped. So even though there were all of these struggles, it was so worth it at the end.
All right. Ronnie.
Ako naman, medyo opposite kay Amira because I actually had to build my team. So parang ako yung punong abala. So bukod sa pag-aaral, sa training, inaasikaso ko pa kung saan yung next location, sino yung videographer, yung photographer. Lahat, halos ako talaga yung nag-iisip. So very stressful. But then, yun, at the end of the day, sabi ko, okay lang yun, mawawala naman yung stress. At least ngayon, di ba, I got a crown, kasama ko sila Amira, sila Rosel. So it was all worth it. Okay lang. Okay lang ma-stress at mapagod.
Sophia.
Yes, I think the challenges that I went through can be summed up by one visual. If you guys have seen my echo video, yung last part doon where I go, and I definitely am a woman of the earth. When I went like that, it was raining so hard. Ang itinerary dapat namin there in Batlag Falls where we shot that scene. We're supposed to end at 5 p.m. We ended at 3 p.m. because it was raining so hard. Tatlong camera, professional cameras, naghahati-hati sa isang maliit na payong. As in, yung portable lang na payong. Tatlo silang camera doon. I was like, but we kept pushing through. And hindi namin actually planado na hindi ko rin alam actually na we were gonna get the last shot from that scene. But I am so thankful that we really pushed through it all because sobrang worth it yung scene na yun. And I think that really represents a lot of the challenges that I faced during this virtual pageant, especially yung mga canceled na shoots because of the rain. Kasi kasagsagan yun ng June, July. So talagang tuloy-tuloy na yung rain doon sa Tanay. So talagang grabe yung challenges. But thankfully, we pushed through it and it's very worth it.
Thank you, girls, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Lunella.
Okay, now we have Sir Alan Sangkon from ABS-CBN.
Hi, congratulations, girls.
Thank you.
Job well done. Yun yung sinasabi lagi kapag nakakapag-start tayo sa school, di ba? And sa trabaho natin. Job well done because you have your title with you now. And yung tanong ko is for Sophia and to Neila. Tanong ko lang kung kailan yung yung competition nyo abroad? Kung may date na ba or anong plan?
Wala pa po. Wala pa ang sinabi ko.
So, yung preparation that you're going to do before you para dun sa pageant?
Well, me personally, I have a lot of things I need to do. I need to talk to my team so I could make sure that I give my 100% in every single way so that we can strategize on how we can help the Philippines and promote them the best way that we can. I want to start with a YouTube channel if it's possible. I still have to talk with Miss Earth if I could do that so that I could showcase the Philippines and all these different beauty queens and how amazing the Philippines is so that hopefully we could bring tourism as well as inspire everyone.
How about Sophia?
Oh, I don't think I have an international pageant po.
Okay. So yung tanong ko na lang din sa inyo is, syempre you have your title with you now to the five of you. Are you planning to kumbaga magiging stepping stone nyo rin to enter showbiz soon? And if given a chance, kung nanonood kayo ng mga local movies, sino yung mga gusto niyo mga kapareha na ng mga artista or leading men that you want to work with soon? Yeah. Starting with Sophia.
Yes po. I'm not really sure about showbiz, but I definitely would like to host if that's possible. Like, for example, of course, I want to be partnered up with Robbie Domingo. He's very charming. He made us very calm during the finals because, you know, even though wala kaming alam sa mangyayari, he really made us feel, you know, just chill because he was making jokes pa at the start. So talagang may mga awkward moments pa nga ako doon. So I feel like it would be really an honor to host an event, or whether online or physical event, with Robbie Domingo.
Mhm.
How about Amira?
I'm also not so sure about showbiz because I never considered it before. But actually, as I wanted to do modeling, I'm not closing any doors kasi I feel like I have something to say and a platform is always good. As for the partner, alam mo, kahit sino, kasi I watch a lot of K-drama and di ba papalit-palit silang leading man, gano'n. So, kung pwedeng gano'n, sige game.
Thank you. How about Ronnie?
Yes po. Hindi ko din po alam kung kakayanin ko maging artista. Siguro commercial na lang. Mga ganun lang po. Pero kung may makaka-partner ako, ito kailangan ko sabihin kasi kung hindi, magalit yung nanay ko. Gusto niya si Alden daw maka-partner ko. Sobrang crush niya si Alden. So, ayan.
Matutuwa na yung nanay mo.
Yes, para sa kanya to. Yun po.
Make her proud.
Rosette.
Siguro if given the chance, I would say yes. Because ako theater actor. So I love acting ever since the start. And siguro for the partner, there's a lot of talented actors and actresses here in the industry.
Wanna mention one?
Mention one, mga siguro Piolo Pascual, pero napakaano naman, di ba yung age? So, gusto ko sana mga May Amanda sa Netflix. Yung ang ganda nun. So, gusto ko sana mga ganon. You know.
That's it. Leila.
As for me, sorry. As for me, I don't want to close any doors. Like Amira said, I didn't really consider it, but I told myself when I was younger, if I would ever do movies or shows, I would love it to be action because I like to do a lot of different sports and I also do martial arts like Muay Thai and Arnis. So that's what I'd be into. I don't have a specific celebrity that I'd want to work with, but I feel like if I work with anybody, I would be pretty happy about it. The fact that I'm there in that moment.
My last question to you, Nila, kasi you're di ba, joining Pageant internationally. Is there any pressure on your part? Kasi parang after, di ba, nag-trending lahat na nag-gold tayo, first gold in the Philippines, tapos may mga silver, marami na panalo. Is there any pressure na madala mo rin yung Philippines na manalo international?
Of course, there's a lot of pressure when it comes to something like that because I have to represent not myself but the country. So I have to figure out how I could represent it the best way that I can. So for me, I feel like, I feel like in the end of the day, I'm already happy that I won Miss Philippines Earth. And if I can extend it and win Miss Earth in general, I'd be happy. But at the same time, representing is already good enough for me.
Thank you, girls, and congratulations. More power to you.
Thank you. Take care, po.
Thank you. All right. Next we have from Mississology, Sir Amir Emir.
Amir Emir. Is that
Sir Amir in here? Okay, I think we should move on muna to from the greatest beauty queens of the world, Angelique Lucban. Oh, sorry. Okay. I missed someone. So I'm sorry. It is From Philippine Daily Inquirer's turn, Sir Armin Adina.
Isang makakalikasang hapon sa inyong lahat. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My first question goes to Nayla. Nayla, hi, it's me again.
Hi.
Anyway, here's my question. It seems to me that green has been your theme throughout the competition, seeing that now you're wearing green again. Is this intentional?
Yes. The reason I chose green is not only because it represents Parañaque, because the main color of Parañaque is green, but as well as when I imagine the person who would win Miss Earth, she would be a person wearing green, and that's why I tried to represent it as much as possible.
Okay, like all competitions, you wore green, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. Green means go.
Actually, I like that.
Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations. And I have a question for your elemental queens. If it's okay with them.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead po.
Okay. This question goes out to all of you. How do you plan to make your crowns more meaningful and highlighting the respective elements you are representing? Let's start with Amira.
Okay. So, what I loved about the Elemental Queens, especially that I'm so close to Miss Fire last year, is that they made the crowns their own. They had their own statements, like our previous Miss Philippines Air, she was representing Atihan and all those things. So, I want to make my crown meaningful and showing the people that as the winds rise, so will we. And I still want to continue my advocacy. I want to show them that it's not the main crown that's important, but definitely continuing to be a beauty queen, because all of us deserve the positions that we have right now. But I think it's just really up to me to make my element more meaningful, and hopefully I do that by touching the hearts of and by being myself, syempre.
Very well said, Amira. How about you, Rosel?
For me, I still do my work in the theater, and of course, in the pandemic, I was editing my videos every week so that we'd have content to post. And I guess the reason I chose art in the first place was because art was the main reason I got into saving the environment and all of these advocacies. So I think that through art, we can show other people that they can be advocates as well. They don't have to be speakers. They don't have to be articulate with their words, but rather with art, whatever form that may be. They could dance, they could sing, and even just be content creators online. So I just want to work really closely with my girls and come up with vlogs, maybe stream if there are gamers here, so that, we can go to the mainstream as well and cater to our youth. And yes, I'm also planning on putting up an organization with my best friend.
Okay, thank you, Rosel. How about you, Ronnie? Nice to see you again.
So, hi po. So, fire. Siyempre, when we think of fire, naisip natin palaban, nagliliyab, lahat yan. So, I really just want to be as strong as possible and and leave a very big impact po sa reign ko together with these girls. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be as genuine as I can in doing my part po as Miss Philippines Fire.
Thank you. Congratulations, Ronnie. How about you, Sophia?
So, I was on ecotourism. Ito yung mga nasa BTS ko na lang, yung mga outtakes ko. I was crying. I was praying for this crown. This is me. This is me. I was telling that to my team because it really is me. It is my advocacy from the start, sustainable ecotourism. So it would be really easy for me to embody what my crown actually means. And, it's very easy to do it, especially because I'm in Tanay. So we really are, one of the biggest destinations for ecotourism. And I myself will have my ecotourism site soon, which I hope all of my sister queens can all go to. And of course, the members of the press as well.
Okay, I'm gonna look forward to that, Sophia. Let's pray for that. Let's pray for that. Congratulations once again, ladies, and whoever's coming next. It's your turn. Bye.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Sir Arvin Cabacheta from Entertainment News Portal.
Hi, girls. Congratulations to all of you. So my question is general. So you will be answering on this question. So as we all know, election na next year, di ba? So how do you encourage or convince the people to register for the next election? I will start with Sophia, and then
Yes. So one of the many ways we can, convince youths like us to register for the next elections is simply through social media. So I have not actually been active quite recently in terms of political stances because I'm in the middle of a pageant, but I really stand for people being very vocal with their political opinions, and I want to really encourage a lot of my fellow youths to please register for the next elections because kahit feeling nyo insignificant yung one vote nyo, it really, really makes a difference. If we're all gonna unite together and look for the next leader that has the qualities of integrity and honesty, I believe that we can really make a difference for the Philippines.
Thank you so much. And Ronnie?
Medyo same with Sophia na very busy din sa pageant, so hindi masyadong active in terms of politics, but voting kasi it's not only a right, it's also our obligation to our country. And yung ngayon na papalapit na yung election, responsibilidad natin na alamin kung ano ba talaga gusto natin. What do we want for ourselves and for our future? And we should start by, of course, taking responsibility. So tayo mismo alamin natin kung ano ba yung nararapat para sa bansa natin. And so we should start learning, educating ourselves. And piliin natin kung sino talaga yung dapat para maging mas mabuti yung ating bansa.
Okay, thank you so much. Next is Marcel.
All right, so if we want a better Philippines, your vote matters. It really matters. And I can't tell you who to vote for, but you can definitely educate yourselves on their platforms and what is better for your place and for the whole Philippines, really. And like Ate Sophia said, it may seem insignificant, but if everyone thought that way, then maybe we'd be losing a lot of votes for the better candidate. So really get your votes out there, get registered if you can. If you already haven't, please vote.
Thank you. Amira?
I agree with everything that's been said. And as for me, I can't tell everyone who to vote, but I think one of the reasons why the youth right now is so hesitant because they don't know how valuable it really is. And so I really resonate with what Ate Sophia said, that one vote it's insignificant. They are really, really valuable. And I'm going to keep speaking up despite being really busy with the pageant. I'm going to fight with what I believe for, because as long as I have a voice and as long as I speak, someone will definitely listen. And let's just keep engaging each other. Let's not belittle each other. Instead, let's lift each other up, educate each other, and we have the power to change our future through the person we vote. I hope everyone knows that.
Thank you. And last, Mayla.
Well, I agree with all the girls with what they said. I hope that everybody who's watching this kindly bring some awareness within yourself and understand what you see in a leader. What do you want in a leader prior to even choosing a candidate? So you have that kind of list down and say, does my candidate fit what I believe in? So hopefully when this coming election, everybody reassesses what they believe in and know that it is a must to vote. And this is not just for you, but for the entire country. Every single vote counts. And there's a lot of instances where only one vote was the person who lost only lost by one vote. So we need to consider that. And hopefully everybody starts registering and we all will lead with example. So hopefully everybody knows that.
Okay, thank you so much, girls, and also congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Take care.
Next, thank you.
Hello, sir. We have Sir Benjamin Joash from Sash Facto.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon, Queens. First of all, congratulations sa mga nanalo sa pageant kanina. it's amazing amazing crowning to everyone, to every queens. So dito tayo, ang itatanong ko lang is soft questions para sa inyong lahat. I will ask you the same exact question and tatawagin ko kung sino lang yung sasagot. My question is, to which food will you compare the feeling of being crowned and why? Sophia?
Can you repeat that, sir? Sorry.
To which food you will you compare the feeling of being crowned and why?
That's a tricky question. I feel like I will compare it to sinigang na no, not sinigang. There's a nilonggo dish. Is it a nilonggo dish? I can't quite remember, but it's something like it's a bulalo and a sinigang fusion. Can somebody remind me what that is?
It's kansi.
Kansi. There you go. Kansi. I was thinking about that. It's not sinigang, but it's a fusion. So I was thinking about kansi because it's, I don't know, it brings me warm whenever I'm able to taste it. It's a dish that I don't necessarily eat every day. It's a dish that when the craving comes in, I think about it. So I feel like, yeah, I can compare the wedding to that. It's something that is not always there, but I've always dreamed about it, something like that. And yeah, it really warms my heart.
I love that.
Wow.
I want to try that.
Because-
What is that? Where can I get it?
Yeah.
Not
Only in
sure.
Bacolod.
Bacolod, yeah.
Iloilo.
Next. Oh, meron sa Iloilo? I'm
And
gonna remember. I
Ronnie.
need to remember this.
Ako, well, as
Yes,
a
yes.
vegetarian, siguro sabihin ko na lang gulay. Kasi pa mga iba kong choice. Yeah, gulay, you know how it's very fresh, very nutritious, and very filling. So, yun nga, same with yung pagkapanalo naming lahat. It represents a fresh new journey for all of us and nakakabusog lahat ng pagmamahal, ng suporta na ibinibigay ng mga tao sa amin. Ayun. Para kayong mga gulay.
Thank you. And yes, Rostel.
Kare-kare. Napakasarap. Napakasarap sa buwan
Wow.
manalo. Nakakagana. Nakakagana maging productive at magpapagana sa ating mga advocacies. Ayun po, kare-kare.
Wow.
Favorite
Thank
ko yan.
you. And second to the last, our Miss Philippines Earth Air, Amira.
Actually, same kami ni Rosel.
Kapitbahay.
Ako. Ay, kapitbahay. Hello.
Taga-Binangonan lang ako.
Ay, ang lapit niyo po sa amin. Pwede tayong kumain.
Yes.
Kare-kare actually, kasi that's my utmost favorite dish talaga of all time. And the thing is with kare-kare, minsan ko lang siyang kainin. And parang for me, I treat it as a reward for all of the hard work I'm doing. Kasi if I, kunyari, excel in school, I'll tell my Lola,
Yes.
kare-kare naman tayo. Ganun. So, para siyang reward. So, that's what I feel
Wow.
with my crown. It's a reward for all of the hard work I've been doing. And I super love my crown and I super love kare-kare.
Wow. And our Miss Philippines Earth, Naila. From Parañaque.
Well, I feel like I relate with the two previous girls because my favorite Filipino food is kare-kare as well. As in, the entirety of Parañaque knows this. When I wanted Miss Parañaque, they're like, what's that one dish you want? I was like, kare-kare. It has to be kare-kare. And the funny thing why I also love kare-kare is because of the name. Apparently, the history of kare-kare is the reason it's named kare-kare is because it's a Filipino curry and it's in a Filipino accent. So, kare-kare.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Thank you, girls. And salamat kasi talagang nagutom ako doon sa mga sagot nyo rin na paborito yung dish. So, thank you everyone for answering my question and congratulations sa mga napanalunan nyo and good luck sa mga lalaban internationally. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you po. Next, we have Sir Christian of Crown Philippines.
Kagutom nga.
Yeah, I think we should
Actually.
have a kare-kare party after, but we have to have a vegan one for Ronnie's.
Yeah.
Yes, the vegetable kare-kare.
Oh yeah, diba?
Hi, good afternoon, girls. And again, congratulations from the Crown Philippines. Probably my first question is for Nila. Nila, I know it's just hours pa lang that you've been crowned, but are you ready to handle the attention or the fame that is given to a Miss Philippines Earth, especially nowadays that social media spotlights a wider view of personality, and you will definitely be on the spotlight throughout your reign.
Am I ready? I have to be. That's all I have to answer. I have to be ready because I'm not representing myself but the entire country. So I'm gonna find it within and pull that out, all that excitement, and throw away my worries because I don't need that right now. I just want to show you guys what I'm about.
Very nice, thank you. For Amira naman din, and probably you can speak on behalf of the rest of the girls now. Amira, now that you have a bigger platform through Miss Philippines Earth, how do you plan to continue your advocacy? Since we still can't go out, diba? And we don't know when, but syempre we're hoping for the best. But how do you plan to go with the norms of the pandemic to carry out your advocacy?
As for the other girls, I have been observing them this whole competition, and they have been successful with still continuing their advocacies even during the pandemic. Like with Ate Sofia, with her, she's building her own glamping site, so that's really amazing. I'm super nakaka-proud. And with Rosel, she can still do theater through online, and I think with that platform, she can really reach a lot of people. And of course, with Ate Ronnie, she can advocate for vegetarianism even through online means and through her community, since I saw her doing a community pantry then. So I think that the pandemic will not stop us. Even me, I've been doing my little changes in my own community with our fisher folks, making sure that they are also vaccinated so we can all work together and continue our projects in the next few years. And I'm just really proud of us, and I'm sure Nayla will do amazing in the international competition.
Wow, sige. Thank you,
Anda.
girls. Very good. Well-deserved win. Thank you again. Congratulations from the Crown Philippines.
Thank you. Thank you, Amira. I love that. It's so sweet.
Thank you, sir. Now we have from Mississology again, Sir Ferdinand Abejon.
Hello, ladies. Good afternoon. Congratulations for winning the crowns. Ayan. Ayan. My question for maybe Amira and Ronnie. Were you supported by your LGUs, and what does the crown mean to you and to your to the city that you represented?
Okay, I'll go first.
Yes.
Yes, I was supported by my LGU and even our Congresswoman, Angelina Helentan, and I'm just really thankful that they believed in me. There was no pressure at all for me to win the crown just because they were, they were providing budget and they were providing locations. And so my win is also their win. And they were even watching me during the coronation. We had a little audience with all of the people from the LGU, and they're just proud of me. And I'm happy to be able to bring their name onto the map, and that Atimonan Quezon is now one of the national pageant title holders. I'm just so proud.
Thank you, Amira. Ronnie?
With me, I guess, siguro very low-key sila. Hindi ko sure. Pero yun, I'm just so happy na lumagpas ng Mandaluyong yung mga taong sumusuporta sa akin. I had Bulacan support, Malolos, Pulilan, Plaridel. They all supported me. And ayun, I'm just thankful na lang dun sa mga talagang nagpakita ng suporta sa akin by sharing yung sa voting, sharing my videos, and commenting, ganyan. So, yun.
Ayan, thank you, Ronnie and Amira. For Nayla, my question for you is, the situation here in the Philippines is so divisive in terms of political situation. So, should beauty pageant winners join in the political discussion?
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Yeah, the situation here in the Philippines, or the atmosphere of politics here in the Philippines is so divisive. should pageant winners like you, representing the Philippines in international competition, join political discussion?
I believe it really depends. I think if it's pageant queens with a political background, like they have an extended amount of knowledge, should be a part of it. But in a latter sense, I think everything that we would say would just be our opinion if we were to join. So that depends on the person who would invite us. So yes, we can have our opinions of it, but we don't have a political background. I mean, myself. But if a beauty queen does, I think that she has every right to voice her opinions on certain matters like that.
Thank you, Nayla, and congratulations to all of you ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Ferdy. Next, we have Sir Francois Diaz of Pageant Mag Philippines.
Yes, hello, magandang or makakalikasang araw sa lahat. Hello!
Hello!
Ayun, congratulations first of all sa lahat. And apat dito ang na-interview ko. Anyways, my first question will go to Sophia. Right, Sophia, if you are to create a slogan for your title and relatively for the branding of your advocacy as well, what would it be and why?
I think it would be ang tunay na kulay ng ekoturismo, because that is my eco video line. So I guess it really fits perfectly because even during my eco video, that really was my vision to really promote what true ecotourism means. It's not always beautiful. It's not always glammed up like us right now. But ecotourism is really just about communing with nature, which means getting dirty, getting your hands and feet wet. And yeah, that I think that will be my slogan if I should be, if ever there is a need for one.
Okay, thank you so much, Sophia. And congratulations once again. And my next question is for Nayla. Yes, Nayla. Hello, how are you? Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nayla, you mentioned a while ago that there is a pressure rather on you right now towards your journey to Miss Earth 2021, right? So how are you going to handle this pressure?
Well, I'll handle it with how I usually handle it, which is meditation. Every time I'm going through a lot of things, I meditate and ask myself why I feel a certain way. In order for you to let go of a certain emotion like pressure, anger, or anything, you must deepen within and find or decipher the problem. So that's how I would deal with it. And hopefully it would give me a lot of peace within, knowing that I'm doing this for a good cause and I want to represent the country the best way I can.
All right, thank you so much once again, guys, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, Francois.
All right, next we have from Pageant Inc., Sir Frankie Canamaro.
Hi, good afternoon. Ladies, congratulations and a very well-deserved win. I'm so happy that you girls won. And my question would be, you're welcome, for Sophia. You're from Tanay Rizal, right? I'm also from Rizal. I'm from Taytay. I would like to ask, how would you promote tourism in Tanay, especially the Daranak Falls?
Oh, the Daranak Falls, which was actually one of my locations for my eco video. So, the ecotourism of Tanay is actually very well known, especially because the post in Facebook, you know, about those packages. Hey, if you want to enjoy the beauty of our nature, let's go to Tanay. It's I think the tourism of Tanay really benefited from the micro influencers that do those kinds of things on Facebook. So I guess I will be following on their footsteps. You know, it would be a really great opportunity for me to tour around Tanay and show on social media what we really have to offer, especially of course the Daranak Falls.
That's wonderful, thank you. And my next question is to Nayla.
Hello, yes.
Hi Nayla, congratulations dear. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And my question to you is, what is the one thing that you want to do that you haven't done since you joined Miss Philippines Earth?
Excuse me, what's the question? I'm sorry.
What was the one thing that you haven't done for a very long time when you joined Miss Philippines Earth?
I haven't done from what?
A very long time. When you joined Miss Philippines Earth.
Oh, the one thing, it has anything under the sun, right?
Okay, yes, definitely, definitely. Nila?
Oh, I think
Wala
she's
yan.
having connection problems.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Nila.
Ay, nawala.
Okay, we lost her.
Okay.
Sir Frankie,
So-
you might want to ask someone else.
Sure. I would like to ask Amira instead. Amira?
Okay.
Sorry
One
about
thing
that. Sorry.
I haven't, yan pala. Is she there?
Sorry, I think the internet lagged.
Okay.
Oh, there's Nila.
Okay. Go, Nayla.
So the one thing that I haven't been able to do during my pageant is my favorite water sport, which is kiteboarding. It's basically a kite and a board, and it's a nice way to show ecotourism because you don't really damage the waters like jet skis. So I can't wait to do a video to show everybody what's about, and it's one of the communities that I love to join. So that's something I would love to go back to.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies, and congratulations, and a very well wish for you in your reign. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Sir Frankie.
Welcome.
Next we have Franz Ivan, Mars Franz.
Isang makakalikasang hapon! Oh my God, nakita ko agad yung excitement ninyo mga guests again. Congratulations everyone! And also
you, Mars.
sa aking baby girl na si Rosel, maayong hapon, langga, congratulations! Alright, pero my question is first is for Amira and at the same time for Ronnie because last year Mandaluyong ay Ate Monan is in the top 5 and now pasok pa rin ang municipality at ang city ninyo sa top 5. Question sa inyong dalawa for Amira and Ronnie, anong advice ang nabigay sa inyo ng previous queens na nag-represent ng city ninyo? Like for example kay Amira, si Shane, and for Ronnie, si Mars Gianna. Ano yung naging best advice nila na binigay sa inyo? Mag-start tayo kay Amira.
Okay. I'm actually very close to Ate Shani because Mutya days pa lang last year, 2020, she was already mentoring us. And when I joined Miss Philippines Earth, she was the first person who was really, really happy that I joined and I'm following in her footsteps. And what she told me, the most important thing is that to always be myself, to enjoy the competition and be true to my advocacy because these are the 3 most important tools that will help propel me into the top 5 again and really touch the hearts of other people because honestly, I don't think the crown is important kung hindi ka naman nakaka-touch ng hearts ng ibang tao because how will they listen to you if you don't evoke their emotions, diba? So I still take that advice until today, even during my reign and even way after. I promise to myself that I'm always going to be authentic, to be real with other people because that's how I will create genuine relationships with others that hopefully I will have with my eco-sisters.
Thank you. And sa'yo, Mars Ronnie.
Hi, Mars. Actually, never ko pang na-meet si Gianna in person. Pero nakapag-chat naman kami through Instagram and yung pinaka-advice niya sa akin is to just be myself and enjoy the whole journey. Kasi yun, malaki naman yung naging tiwala sa akin ni Gianna. So that really meant a lot and nakatanggal siya ng pressure kahit papaano, knowing na she was there to support me and ready naman siyang tumulong if ever kailangan ko ng help. So yun, I'm just so happy. Sobrang happy ko talaga na nanalo na naman ng Mandaluyong. So back-to-back kami ni Ate Gianna.
Congratulations. And last question na lang sa ating girl na sobrang girl in R. Yung tinatawag natin na si Mars Nayla. Mars, question. Mars Nayla. Kasi syempre, you've given a huge platform right now kay Mars Nayla to. Mars, if ever that may message ka sa mga tao ngayon na nanonood na in doubt pa rin na magpa-vaccine, what is your message to them?
For me, I would want to hopefully lead with example because I already got my first dose. I hope everybody understands the repercussion of not getting vaccinated, which is hopefully maybe harming other people, because you could be a vessel and take the what is that? Take COVID towards somebody else. So I hope that you understand that. And if you get vaccinated, it's not a protection for just you, but everybody around you. So be a little bit more empathetic. Know that this is essential. And hopefully everybody gets vaccinated. I suggest everyone to do so.
Thank you so much. Social responsibility. Congratulations, girls,
Yes.
and to you, Marsnela. Congratulations
Thank
in
you.
advance in Miss Philippines Earth
you.
and Miss Earth.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Bye, girls.
I love your energy, Mars. Keep
Thank you,
that.
Mars. All right, next we have Gab Galvez from Miss Earth Beauties.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies, and congratulations to our queens. And also, good job, ha, first hosting stint nyo ito, meeting the
Thank
press.
you.
Congratulations. And this is my question actually for Rosella and Nayla, our newly crowned Miss Philippines Earth. Okay. What's your message to faceless bashers or faceless accounts, Facebook accounts, saying that there are already winners prior to the coronation night of Miss Philippines Earth?
Who do you want?
Who would go first?
Yeah, sorry, I was like,
Rosella, go ahead.
All right. So I do understand the sentiments of the other girls, and of course, all of these bashers. We all are supporting our candidates. Yes, but I guess all pageants have these rumors. We all have our issues, and I'm sure that we could work our way through it with a bit of empathy and a lot of understanding on both parts. So let's not start anything aggressive. Let's not start wars. Let's not. Let's just be very understanding of each other. Yeah.
How about Nayla?
yeah, there's not much we can say about this topic because it's quite confidential. But at the same time, I kind of understand, how they're feeling. They might feel angry, and I hope that people understand that it's not any of us or any of the candidates who want to do bad towards other people. We try to understand and be empathetic of the situation as much as possible. So I hope everybody knows and understand this is all just love. There's no negativity around this. And what happened to him? So yeah, I hope you heard my answer. Yeah.
Sorry,
Am I
I
talking
heard
away
it
from
right.
nobody?
Actually, we're attending a debut party right now.
Hello.
Hi.
Please
Thank you
be
so
safe.
much.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Crack me up,
answers.
Gab. Thank you. Kaloka.
Thank you so much, Gab. Sana safe sila.
Actually, fair point.
Diba? Next, we have Sir Gerard Roy Vivar from PNI Vietnam. Hello, Sir Gerard.
Man, a while. Virus. That's the word I forgot. I can't believe I forgot the word virus.
All right. I think let's move on to the next one. Sir Gilbert Kim Sancha.
Yes. Good afternoon. Congratulations
Good
to all of
afternoon
you.
po.
Yes. Yeah. So, my first question goes to Roselle Songano, the Miss Philippines Earth Water 2021. So you keep mentioning earlier that you're into arts, right? Into theater, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So can you tell me more about your theater experience and what have you learned so far from that experience that you can, impart to young generation during this pandemic?
So this is something that I actually enjoy, a question I enjoy. So in the theater, we have this thing we call improvisation, and we have this idea of yes and. So that means our fellow actors or co-actors would say something, and then you cannot deny it. You cannot say no to it. You have to add to it by saying yes and your other statements. And then the story goes on and on and on. And I guess that we can apply this to life, and especially me during the pageant, because there were a lot of times that I had to improvise, that I didn't know what was happening. I had to stop myself from taking control. And I'm really glad because I was given the title of water. So I just have to be like the water to stop taking control and let the waves flow. Yeah.
Okay. That's great. So this is something that I can relate to. That's why I asked you about that. Anyway, good luck on you and to your theater in the future. And my last question goes to, of course, to our Miss Philippines Earth 2021 to Naila. So I believe you are a Filipino Syrian, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I checked your profile and you mentioned that you grew up during the civil war in Syria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you learned from that, should I say, painful experience or scary experience in Syria that you would like to tell young people to, keep going despite of that obstacle during the pandemic?
Honestly, I moved to the Philippines when the civil war started in Syria, and watching the news constantly, I had to actually stop watching it because it was too painful for me to see. But just because I don't watch it doesn't mean that I don't think about it. And that's what made me the person who I am. I want to be a leader. I want to make sure that I touch people's hearts who've been through pain. And also with the pandemic, there's a lot of negativity coming from the TV, and I hope people try to figure out a way to deal with it, or if not, just know the parts that they need and try to avoid that to keep a sane mind. Because right now we have an increase in suicide rates, and it's because of our mental health. And hopefully everybody can try to figure out a way to deal with that positively and find it within themselves. And I just want to let you know, I think your glasses look amazing. I want to get a pair of those.
Thank you. It's a transition. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right. So thank you so much and good luck. And may the force be with you, the current queens. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's now go back to Sir Gerard Roy Vivar of PNI Vietnam.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, Sir Gerard.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to all of the girls. They did a great job, amazing job. Here's just a simple question. Okay, for our Miss Philippines Earth. Here's my question for you. What is one maybe lesson or tip that you can get from the previous queen that you can carry to the competition for the next competition, Miss Earth?
Excuse me, what? Can you repeat? From the previous
Yeah, I just want to ask you. Yeah, what would you like to ask her? And maybe you can apply it in your future competition.
What would I like to ask her?
Should I repeat?
I think the
Okay.
first thing is I would like to ask the criteria of what was her downfall during the pageant, so I could acknowledge that moving forward, so that we can take the mistakes of the Philippines and kind of curate it to become the best version of us, because we're trying to support each other as much as possible. So the first question I would have for her is, what is the downfall? But I would have a list of questions, obviously. I want to know everything.
Okay, thank you. And my next question to Amira. Hi, Amira.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm from Quezon too. I'm a proud Quezonian, so thank you for raising our flag. So yeah. So here's my question for you. How would you encourage the young girls of our province to participate in Miss Earth Philippines?
I
To
think
follow your footsteps.
I think I'd be able to encourage them is by actually, just talking to them, creating connections, even through simple chat, because there have been girls who have been messaging me on Messenger, and even though I don't know them at all, they'd ask me, I want to be like you, or I want to join, some as young as even 12 years old. And I just encourage them and tell them to take that first step, because that's all it takes. When I joined Mutya ng Atimonan, I had no plans of being a beauty queen at all. But when I had that first taste of being in a beauty pageant, I loved it. I loved the feeling of reaching people, of touching hearts. And so I guess I'd encourage them through that, through leading by example, through showing through social media how much joy I have in being a beauty queen is, and maybe they take the first step after that.
Okay. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Gerard. Now we have Sir Jay Cabintoy Barbo.
Hello, girls! Isang magandang kalikasan sa ating lahat. And congratulations for winning.
Okay na, go. Itip nyo na yan.
All right, so my
Kasi biglang
first
tinanong ng host.
question is for Sophia. Hi, Sophia.
Hello po.
Ayan, congratulations for winning the Miss
Thank you so
Ecotourism. All right, your questions goes this way. How has the internet changed our lives for better or for worse, especially in ecotourism?
Ooh. I think it goes both ways. It really has affected us both positively and negatively because, for example, now we are more aware of the term ecotourism and that the concept really exists. But at the same time, because of people, for example, those who are very active on Facebook promoting our ecotourism sites, sometimes we draw in a lot of people, and that really causes a great distress on the environment that we have in our ecotourism sites. So yeah, I think the negative side of it is that we're putting in too much foot traffic into our ecotourism sites, and sometimes we cannot handle the impact. So I guess to really balance it out, we should be able to really follow the rules of ecotourism. Take nothing, leave nothing but footprints, stuff like that. I believe that we should really stick to that because as long as we are very mindful of what we are doing to our ecotourism sites, I believe that we can keep them very beautiful and healthy.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
my next question is for Roselle. Hi, Roselle.
We
How
meet
are you?
again.
Yes, we meet again here. How are you feeling right now?
I'm actually very happy since it's the second time since kanina we had a meeting. So it's the second time seeing the girls again.
Sige. So my question is, other than your mom, what woman has had the biggest impacts on your life?
Other than my mom, it would have to be, there are multiple women actually. One is very close to me, one is a global icon. So I guess I'll start with the woman who's close to me, and that is my best friend. Because of her, I really pushed through this pageant. Without her, I think I wouldn't be here right now because there were multiple moments where I would just break down and cry. And then I would doubt myself because there were multiple doubtful comments around me, sometimes even from the people who are closest to me. So it was something that really affected my self-esteem and the way I thought. And so my best friend is one person that I really look up to, someone who guides me a lot. I love her so much. And the other woman who's an inspiration to me is Greta Thunberg. We're almost just the same age. And then she started protesting in front of the Swedish parliament at around the age of 15. So that's something so inspirational that even though you're that age, you can do something so big in this world, So those are the two women that I find have motivated me.
Thank you so much, dear, and congratulations once again. Let's have from Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi po.
Nice to see you again here.
Yes.
And congratulations. And my question for you is, why is it important to be a multitasker?
Wait lang, quick background. Ito din actually yung question kay Tito Norman. And especially right now na sobrang busy ng mundo, it is important that we know how to balance things and that we know how to get things done. Lalo na ngayon, we have very limited time. So as much as possible, sana maging productive tayo and let's make the most out of the 24 hours that we have every single day. So yeah, it's very important to be a multitasker so you get to achieve a lot of things very quick.
Ayan. Thank you, dear, and congratulations again. And Next is Amira. Hi, Amira.
Hi, nice to see you.
You look so gorgeous. Okay. Sige, my question for you is, share us your hardships on joining Miss Philippines Earth amidst a pandemic.
Yeah, my hardships, so I have a lot, but I think one of the biggest hardship I've been through is not really with the journey, but being away from some of my family members because I don't live much in Atimonan because I study in Manila, so I live in Cainta, although my whole family is from Atimonan. I've been away from my brother and my grandmother for months, and sometimes even my mom, she goes home to Cainta. So I'm alone here in Atimonan. I don't have other family members. And that was the hardest because I have longing sometimes. I want to cry after a shooting kasi I feel like I didn't do well, or after an event and I feel like I had no one. But yeah, I'm really thankful for my Atimonan because they became my family. I became a bunso here, and so I feel like everything was worth it in the end because I didn't only have my family by my side, though they're far away, but I also gained a new one. So I'm very thankful.
Thank you, dear. Let's have last one to our newly crowned Miss Philippines Earth, Nyla. Ayan. Hi, Nyla. Congratulations,
Hi.
dear. Okay, sige. My question for you is, what was your winning mindset towards joining this pageant?
My winning mindset was I wasn't doing this for me, but for my project. Because I've been planning my project for the past 3 years, I know that it would economically as well as environmentally help the entirety of the country. So moving forward with getting excited about the pageant, I kept telling myself, you know, if I fight for me, it wouldn't be so strong. But if I fight for the people behind me, then that's where I'll find my strength. I remember crying when I was shooting for Paranaque, seeing all the love, the support, and then I started crying and I was like, oh my God, I have to do well because it's not only for me, it's for all the people who worked hard for me, for my advocacy, so I could move it forward. So that was my winning mindset.
All right. Thank you, dear. And congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls.
Take care.
Thank you, Sir Jay.
You're silent? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Next, we have John Cabanero Alipova.
So hello girls, I'm so sorry. So hello everybody.
Hi.
Okay. Good afternoon. Congratulations of course to the new Miss Philippines Earth 2020 Elemental Queens, and of course Miss Earth Nayla, Miss Philippines Earth, congratulations. So my question is simple of course. Wait a minute. So my question for Nayla, Miss Philippines Earth 2021, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I've actually been planning how I want my life to turn out. I want to figure out a way for me to earn my own money so I could live completely sustainably in my own farm. I've been trying to grow my own herbs and trying to figure out how I could study agriculture by myself. So in 5 years, I imagine myself in my aquaponics / traditional sustainable farm, and everything is in a little, how do I call, circle, basically. Everything has a place in my house. So that's where I see myself.
Oh, I really love it. hope to visit you soon.
Hope so too. I get to meet you. I like your background. What is
Yes,
that? It's like very fusion.
yes, I'm actually at my work at this moment.
Wow. What a hardworking person.
Yes, I am. Okay, thank you so much, Nayla. And of course, my next question is for Sophia, Miss Philippines Ecotourism.
Yes.
Hi, Sophia, how are you?
Well, and ako nakakati sa lahat ng mga nag-congratulate, but doing well.
Okay, so my question is, who is your role model in your life?
So my role model would be my mom. So I'm a mama's girl like Rosel. Talagang since day one, she has been there for me. She's always siya yung klase ng mom na she's not a stage mom, but kapag nagkakausap kami, she gives me words of wisdom all the time, and it really strengthens me. She's my rock, and she really inspires me to be an empowered woman such as herself. She is actually a public school teacher. She's in Burgos National High School, so that's where I've been before. So I'm really proud of my mom for what she has achieved as an educator, and I really idolize her for that.
So thank you so much, Nayla, and of course, thank you, Sophia, and congratulations again to the new Miss Philippines Earth 2021 Queens. Hope to see you soon. Thank you, Carousel, and thank you, Miss Philippines Earth. See you soon. Thank you so much.
And now we have Ken Filarca from M Pageantry.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Congratulations.
Hi, Ken.
Ayan, gusto ko sanang tanongin si Ronnie kasi meron kaming DM pero but you know,
wait lang.
but anyway, the questions will be two of the elemental queens hindi ko pa na-interview kasi na-interview ko na kasi si Sophia and Nayla. So I would like to ask Amira and Ronnie. So I know that during the time that you were announced as Miss Philippines Earth, there were nights bago yung actual na airing. Ano yung nararamdaman nyo during those nights or during those days while waiting for the actual airing of the Miss Philippines Earth? Simulan ko kay Ronnie.
Ako, I think yung nararamdaman ko, hindi lang siya nitong past few nights. Like, buong journey ng Miss Philippines Earth, puro kaba at excitement. Yun yung dalawang talagang nafe-feel ko buong time because, of course, this is my first national pageant. So, grabe yung kaba ko na kaya ko ba? Maganda ba yung pinapakita ko? Okay ba ako? Nagugustuhan ba nila yung mga sinasabi ko? Ganyan. But at the same time, super excited because finally, I had enough courage to actually do what I wanted, to actually pursue my dream. And right now, I am able to share my advocacy. And yun naman talaga yung dahilan kung ba't ako nag-Miss Philippines Earth. Not merely for the crown, but to really share my advocacy. Kaya ayun, talagang kaba and excitement buong time.
Thank you, Ronnie. How about you, Amira?
I could relate, pero yung akin parang more on aligaga. Hindi ako mapakali na hindi pa nag-air yung results. Hindi ako naniniwala na, I have this placement. So parang, oh my gosh, totoo ba? Ganon. Tapos while I was watching, kinakabahan pa din ako. Sabi ko, wala nang akong gagawin. So this whole competition, it felt like that. I was aligaga always before the events. I didn't know if I was performing well. And I would just believe it if I see it in my eyes na talagang, ayan na, air na, ganon. So that's what I felt this whole time. And ngayon, sobrang happy ko na. Makakakalma na ako.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Queens. And congratulations, Nayla, for winning Miss Philippines Earth. Thank you, Miss Philippines Earth Organization. Thank you po.
Thank you. Bye, Ken.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. And now we have Leo De Leon from Life and Style. Hello, Sir Leo. There you go.
Hi po.
Yes,
Yeah, there.
I get a positive questions for both of you, Miss Ecotourism and our Miss Philippines Earth, Nella. Okay, the law of attraction, okay, is a philosophy of suggesting that the positive thoughts that brings positive results into personal life. Then, how will you associate with this? Let's start with Sophia.
Yes, I can really relate to the law of attraction because ever since my hashtag has been hashtag Ecopreneur Queen and hashtag Champion for Sustainable Ecotourism. So I have really been kind of magnetizing the this advocacy that I really built for. This is something that I'm really passionate about. And so I think the law of attraction really worked for me because I actually also prayed hard for it aside from working hard for it. So yeah, it really did work for me.
Then before Roby Domingo, announce your name, I can really felt that you really deserve for that crown.
Thank
And how
you.
about our
Thank
Miss
you.
Philippines Earth, Nella?
I do believe in the law of attraction. Actually, for the past 4 years, every time somebody asks me, what crown do you want to get? What is the crown would you want to get? Would it be Miss Earth, Miss World, Miss Universe for the Philippines? What do you want? And I said, Miss Earth. That's the one thing that I want because it resonates with me. I like farming. I like sustainability. I like recycling. So I'm like, this is the crown that I truly want, as well as my mom. My mom is a born again, so she prayed for me every single night with her prayer team. And then they told me, like, Nana, we prayed every night, so you should win because we told God. So yeah, I do believe in that.
Okay, and then for all of the newly crowned queens, and congratulations, and thank you very much for Miss Maylene as well. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sir Leo. Now we have Luis Adrian Yap. Louis,
Hi guys. Hello,
Hi.
congratulations.
Thank
Should I
you.
say maayong hapon in our dialect because I am in Toledo City, Cebu. So I do have a lot of questions from all of you, kayong lima, but of course since marami yung naghihintay, so this would be a generic question. So gusto ko marinig kayong lima. So for you guys, why did you choose what makes Miss Philippines Earth or makes Earth a standout over other pageants? And why did you choose to participate in Miss Philippines Earth or in Miss Earth than in other pageants? So, of course, I want to hear Miss Philippines Ecotourism first.
Yes. So as we were saying kanina, the law of attraction, I feel that protecting the environment is something very urgent in our times right now, especially because we are starting to feel the effects of climate change and there's very little time for us to reverse its effects. So I believe me being in a pageant like this and now being a reigning queen, we can really do a lot of impact, especially for the youths who will see us as the role model. So that impact is really what makes Miss Philippines Earth a standout pageant for me.
I agree. And that's what makes you a queen too. Thank you for your answer. How about Miss Fire, Miss Philippines Fire?
Hi po. Same on with Sophia. I also love how Miss Philippines Earth kasi is really focused on their advocacy and their mission to really protect and preserve the environment. And yun talaga yung tumatak sa akin. And I love how genuine they are about taking care of our Earth. And yeah, there's more to this pageant than just beauty. Kaya I think that's what sets them apart po.
Definitely makes sense. Thank you very much, Miss Philippines Fire. And of course, Miss Philippines Water. So I won't call you by your names, but I would call you by your titles so that para masanay na kayo. So yes, Miss Philippines Water.
All right, so I really resonate with what Ate Sophia said, that the climate crisis and all its injustices deserve our immediate attention. And I think that we all play a part in this, us individuals, us communities, political leaders, and even businesses, corporations. We all play a part in it. And I think that we have to address what the main issue is. It's us, it's our negligence, it's our apathy, it's all residing within us. So I think that through the arts, we can bring all of these abstract issues like climate change into using metaphors, using all these personal stories and experiences into something that is very tangible and very personal and real to them, so that they too can act on it and have these emotions to really spur them into action. So that's what really drove me into joining Miss Philippines Earth.
Thank you. Kung ako yung judges, maluloka ako sa inyo, ha? Napakagaling yung sumagot, ha? Parang kung anong yung binabatong sagot, ano yung binabatong tanong, sagot kung sagot agad. So, syempre, let's move on to our Miss Philippines Air. So, I want to hear on your side also.
I agree also that Miss Philippines Earth reiterates how urgent the climate crisis we have is. And I think that Miss Philippines Earth is one of the hardest pageants to fake because everything we do is very advocacy driven. We have our eco activities, we have our eco videos, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. And it just shows that we can inspire other people through doing these small things that they can watch with us every day, and they can see every step of our journey. And that's that's really what I loved most about this organization, and it helped us push our advocacies into something that is real.
Correct. Alam niyo, lalo kayong gumaganda when you speak, guys. Parang you always command an attention. So, syempre, I want to hear Miss Philippines Earth, of course.
So I agree with all of the other girls. This is a very urgent cause that we need to tackle as much as possible. That's why I like Miss Philippines Earth, because this is a problem that everybody around the world is facing. And this is something that we should unite together with our diversities to solve. And that's why I love the pageant so much, because they stay true to that one specific so that they can bring their advocacy home. This is what we need. We need a pageant to solve this problem.
Ayun, corona na lang yung kulang talaga sa'yo, Nayla. So thank you so much and congratulations, you guys. And of course, Nayla, if you need our help, you can always PM us or send us a message for your advices. We can always help you with your training. So good luck for the upcoming Miss Earth. And congratulations, guys. Mga guwapa. Bye.
Thank you, Sir Lewis. Now we have Sir Mark Arti Talawe.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay. All right. So my question is for Ronnie and Amira. What are the biggest takeaways and lessons you've learned during the competition or during your journey as a candidate?
Sino muna?
Sino po gusto?
Amira.
Okay. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that to never let my fear be bigger than the cause I want to go for. Because I really have a fear of the ocean. Talagang hindi ko kaya talaga mag-dive. I can't go in open waters. But having my advocacy, the preservation of marine biodiversity, I realized that the message I want to give is bigger than my fear. And so I have to take that first step into overcoming this fear so I can actually make my advocacy real, so that it can be tangible and I can work with my community together. And so we share a love for the ocean para equal lahat. Kasi kung natakot ako, then I don't think I would have been here. I don't think I would have made a change in my community. And I don't think I would have heard the stories of our fisher folk here, so I can empower and amplify them.
Perfect. And Ronnie?
Sa akin naman, my biggest takeaway would be the importance of having faith. So faith in myself and my team and God and everyone. Because, ang dami natin pinagdadaanan ngayon, and I do believe that it is through our faith that we would be able to rise above this pandemic, our fears and our failures. So dito ko talaga napatunayan na basta may tiwala ka and malakas yung paniniwala mo, kaya mo talaga. Kaya mo lagpasan ng kahit ano.
All right, thank you. And question for just for the three other ladies, Miss Philippines Earth and Sophia, and also with Roselle. What is your message to your supporters?
Who would you like to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to thank everybody who supported me. I wouldn't have been here without all of you. I swear to God, you guys were the people who were lifting me up. There's a lot of moments during this pageant where I feel down in the dumps. There was a lot of struggles that I had to personally go for emotionally as well as financially, and everything was quite draining. But because of your support, I was able to conquer through that. Regardless of the amount of time I was telling myself, be positive, Nana, it's going to be okay. But sometimes it's hard to just tell yourself that. And you guys told me that. And that's what made me a lot better and made me feel good. So this win for me was also a win for all my supporters. So thank you guys. And I love you so much. Continue to support me as much as possible. Take care.
Okay. All right. We will support you in
Thank
your
you.
international for Miss Earth. And for Roselle?
All right, so there are no words, not enough words to express how grateful I am to my supporters, especially to my family, my team, the whole Ilonggo community. Gosh, without them, I don't think I'd be here right now. And when I said in my first pageant, when I won, I said, the crown is yours too. So it is not my victory alone, but it is all ours. So thank you so much for the support, and I hope to make you all proud and even prouder.
Okay, and the last is Sophia.
Yes. So, of course, I want to thank everyone who supported me since day one. But aside from that, I also want to put a spotlight on innovation and participation. So, I also want to ask my supporters for anyone or everyone who has any innovative idea in protecting our environment. I would like to encourage you all to please send me a message because I want to make it a reality as well, even just in your respective barangays. I believe that we can do big impact from the things that we are doing just within ourselves. So I believe, I really want to put a spotlight on innovation. So please PM me if you have any ideas. Thank you.
All right. So thank you very much, ladies, and again, congratulations.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, Sir Mark. Thank you, Sir Mark. Now we have Sir Mel Caparas.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good
Hello.
afternoon po.
Yes. Congratulations, ladies. Since marami nakapila, dalawa na yung tatanungin ko. No? For Naila and Ronnie.
Yes po.
Both of you are vaccinated na.
Yes.
Okay. What will you tell a person who is hesitant or doesn't want to be vaccinated or inoculated?
Well, I know there are still a lot of people who are afraid to get vaccinated dahil natatakot daw sila sa side effects nito. But I think it is important that we educate ourselves properly because I know that it is our right to choose kung gusto natin magpa-vaccine or not. But, we also have a social responsibility na protektahan din yung mga taong nakakasama natin. And, the vaccine is not only for our own health, but also for the safety of other people. And yun, ako sabihin ko, wala akong na-experience na side effect or symptoms. So, I'm okay naman. And ayun, siguro I'm just gonna, encourage them na educate lang and, wag sila masyadong negative when it comes to things na makakatulong naman sa lahat.
Okay, Naila.
I agree with Ronnie. It's definitely a social responsibility. The way that I could encourage other people is by being an example. I have gotten my first dose. I did get sick, but I was able to go through with it and fight on. This is something that everybody needs to consider, that we are trying to protect each other. This is the benefit of our country and our community. So we should take care of each other and solve this problem of the pandemic by getting vaccinated so that we can go back to our normal living. If everybody got vaccinated right now, I think we would reach herd immunity and it would be easier for us to be living instead of going back to ECQ like our current situation. So hopefully everyone gets vaccinated and we could finally move on and go back to normal po. So, yes.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you po. Thank you so much, Sir Mel. Now we're moving on to Sir Melvin Sia.
Hi. Hello po.
You're muted po, Sir Melvin. There you go.
Hello, yes. My question goes to Almira.
Yes.
Hello, yes. Oh, that's a very nice background you have there. Is that virtual or actual?
Oh, it's actual. It was from the props nung fiesta.
Oh, okay. Actually, my father is from Sariaya, Quezon, too.
Wow, bongga.
Taiwanese, but he grew up in Quezon.
That's good. Nice to see you, kababayan.
I just look at a website in Atimonan. They have a Quezon National Park.
In Atimonan, no, we don't have that. We have the Panagbanderahan though.
And what do you call? Is that the bituka ng manok?
Yes, bituka ng manok. Exactly.
I've heard of it, but I've never had the pleasure of going with it.
Ay, maganda po doon. May hilo ka lang ng konti.
What other attractions do we have in Atimonan?
In Atimonan, we have a lot. We have diving spots, yung Rotary Coral Reef, and then we have the Pinagbanderahan. So it's one of the most historical places here. The Bitukang Manok, of course, the Zigzag. We also have Bantakay Falls, Aloco Falls, and Forest Zone. So those are just some of the few places I've been to na.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. We look forward to go to Atimonan.
Thank you, punta kayo dito. Tour ko kayo.
Thank you, thank you. Kababayan, no? Okay.
Yes.
The next question is for Ronnie Meneses.
Hi po.
Hello, yes. Yes, good afternoon. Did you plan to make a vegetarian restaurant?
Ano po yun?
You plan to have a vegetarian food business?
Yes po. Gusto ko actually magkaroon ng sarili kong cafe na vegan friendly, and I want to put it sana sa province ko so I can encourage the people there to really live a very healthy life.
Province in Bulacan or?
Yes po, Bulacan po.
Saan sa Bulacan?
Bulacan po.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck with your restaurant business. Okay. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Melvin. Now we have Sir Noli Berrioso.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. And
Hi.
congrats.
Hi.
Hello. Congratulations to Carousel for successfully staging another virtual presentation of Miss Philippines Earth, and of course to all the winners. Congratulations. I have a simple question for Miss Ronnie and Miss Nana. Okay, this is a very simple question to start your reign. How will you going to influence your peers or your loved ones to be more vigilant or aware with regard to your advocacy toward as winners of this year's Miss Philippines Earth, in spite of the various quarantines that were being implemented by the government?
Can you repeat the question one more time? I'm sorry.
How will you go? Okay, how will you going to influence your peers or your loved ones with regard to your advocacy towards as winners of Miss Philippines Earth, in spite of the various quarantines that the government implemented?
Well, for me and my family and friends, I actually have talked to them a long time ago, and they have been because my advocacy is turning plastic waste into quality materials. So I advise every single household to segregate their plastic waste and keep them so that they could donate them so that we can create new products with them. So my family has been saving their wastes for me. They've been keeping it wherever they can and segregating their plastic waste. So that's how I encourage them. I tell them how we could do it and teach them what are the processes to do so. So we could do that through social media, encouraging. So even if there's a lockdown, they can segregate their waste by themselves.
Okay. Thank you. And how about Ronnie?
So my advocacy is environmental vegetarianism, and I started even before the pandemic and this whole pageant. So talagang lahat ng mga nakakasama ko, lagi kong hinihikayat na, ay maggulay naman kayo. Parang iwasan nyo naman yung meat kahit konti. Ganun na. So, and yung ngayon naman, given na ang daming restrictions, it's very easy for me to use social media to really promote vegetarianism and to promote different restaurants that are vegan friendly. So yun, as much as possible, tinatry ko na lang din talaga gamitin yung social media as a way to really encourage everyone to move towards a plant-based diet.
Okay, thank you, girls. Keep safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Nolly.
Salamat.
Now we have our soon-to-be birthday celebrant, Tito Norman Piñas.
Kakaloka naman yung introduction na yan.
to you.
Ibang level.
Happy birthday
to you. Ako ha,
Happy
babawian ko kayo
birthday.
next
birthday,
week.
Norman.
Babawian ko kayo
birthday po,
next
Tito
week.
Norman.
All right. Thank you. And congratulations, ladies. You've already answered so many questions in all different topics. Now is the time for us, for the five of you, let's focus on the unsung heroes. I know that each one of you, you have your glam team, you have your hair and makeup artist, you have your stylist, you have your designer, you have your videographer, you have your video editor, you have your Q&A coach, mentor, and everyone around you. The question is this: And you will answer this in reverse order. Sophia, Ronnie, Roselle, Amira, and then Nana. Who is the most indispensable part of your team that without him or her, everything will just fall apart? And I want you to name names. Or name a name, for that matter.
You're bringing juice.
Just name a name. Someone who's really indispensable. Because, of course, every member of your team is important. But who is that one person that without him or her, things won't be just as successful as it is right now? Sophia, you go first.
Okay, to give you a name, the most indispensable team member is Therese Bayapo. She is the head of Mirror Studios Incorporated, our production team. So without her, I wouldn't really be able to have this professional setup in front of me, and I really wouldn't be able to have the videos professionally done. She's actually a graduate of Benil of film, so she really knows this stuff, especially for my echo video. It's one of my greatest pride to be able to produce that echo video, and I thank her so much for it. So, but of course, I don't want to. I'm not discarding the other team members. Everyone is so important to me. Without you all, this wouldn't really be possible. So thank you to everyone.
Yes. And kudos to you, Sophia, because I've observed your pageant career through the years. And in this Miss Philippines Earth, you have really leveled up. Ronnie?
Thank you so much, Tito.
Sa akin, kung sino man sa team ko yung nanonood, walang samaan ng loob, please. Lahat kayo important. But if I have to mention one person, it would have to be Sir Jace. Dahil sobrang tagal na, siya talaga yung nakakita ng potential sa akin. And kahit nung tumatanggi ako sa offer niya na subukan ko maging beauty queen, talagang pinulit pa din niya yung pagtitiwala sa akin hanggang yung mismong tadhana na yung naglapit ulit namin ulit. And kung hindi dahil sa yun nga, tiwala at confidence na meron siya sa akin, hindi ako magkakaroon ng lakas ng loob na talagang ituloy yung pangarap ko maging beauty queen. So Sir Jace, I love you so much. Sa'yo talaga yung crown.
We both know Jace, and he never takes no for an answer. And you were the target. Roselle.
I don't think anyone is dispensable in my team, but if I had to name someone, it would be my mom. Because my mom is my financer, first of all. Kapag wala si mama, di ako nabat. I wouldn't be here. Si mama talaga.
All right. A very practical answer from the Ilongga, who can go for a shampoo commercial. Yes. Amira, the Sirena of Atimonan.
Yeah, so everyone in my team is important naman. Pero I think we wouldn't know how to move masyado if Sir Nestor Almagro weren't here. So he's the head of the Public Relations and Tourism of Atimonan. So he knows the ins and outs of Atimonan, who to contact, and how to delegate the tasks. So a lot of my team members are more handy, and Sir Nestor knows how to manage them so that we can have a great harmony in our team. So without him, I don't think I would have done as good as I am doing right now. So thank you, Sir Nestor, if you're watching right now.
I agree, Amira. I fully agree. At least this question, nababatak ang brain cells nyo kaisip. Sino ba i-credit ko? Sino ba? Nana! Nana! Let's see who you will name, Nana.
Oh my God, Tito. From the start of this, you told me it was going to be a difficult question, but it didn't think it would be this difficult. Oh my goodness. Yes, there is nobody in my team who is dispensable. That's 100%. This is a very difficult question, but I would say Mami Drew, because Mami Drew is my handler. Mami Drew also designed my gown and does my makeup for everything. A lot of the times when we have to arrange shoots and I'm stressed out and figuring out where to get photographers, or if something goes wrong, Mami Drew cheers me up and helps me with everything like that. So for me, it would be my handler, Mami Drew.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about this question, because it exercises your brain cells, because you've been practicing your answers. And congratulations again, ladies. And I will see the 5 of you next week on the season 6 premiere of Pageantry Norms. Promotion.
And your birthday.
Yes.
Birthday!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Tito Norman.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Tito.
All right, now we have Sir Remer Juarez.
Say she, Miss Sophia. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Before anything else, let me congratulate each and every one of you beautiful ladies for your well-deserved crowns and titles. My question though is for Queen Nayla. Queen Nayla, what do you think was your toughest moment before you got to where you are now? Care to share?
My toughest moment, what do you mean, during the pageant?
Before, during, and right now.
My toughest moment is,
syempre,
well, for before, till this pageant actually was financial, because I support myself as well as I also help my family. So I had to put a lot out of my pocket at the same time know that I have to take care of other people. So that was the biggest struggle that I had. And I also live alone and had to pay bills while trying to do this. I'm not even able to get any work. So that would be my toughest moment during the pageant.
Okay. Thank you, Queen Nayla, for that superb answer. And again, to all our queens, you are all deserving, you are all beautiful, and you are all wonderful. Ang gagaling ninyong lahat. At aabangan namin ang lahat ng gagawin nyo during your reign. And speaking of aabangan, I'd like to invite all of you at 8 tonight because our newly crowned queens will be on Miss Earth Crown for their very first interview. Again, on Miss Earth Crown and MEC TV. This has been Remer Juarez. Good afternoon, and back to you, Miss Sophia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Remer. I apologize kanina. And now we have Sir Tristan Francisco.
Hi po. Hello, hello ladies. First, congratulations, and the more that I listen to you all throughout this press presentation, this press meet and greet with you guys, talagang very convincing na very deserving kayong lima. Talagang it's really your destiny. I do not have a question right now for you guys. I just would like to congratulate you and welcome you to the family of beauty queens of the Philippine pageantry. Because this coming Tuesday, we will have an exclusive with you, with the 5 of you, from the Philippine pageantry. So yun lang, congrats, good luck on your reign, and best wishes.
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Tristan. I think he is the last in our list. Nayla, I turn over the floor to you.
So I would like to thank everybody for coming during this event. I hope you guys got to know us a little bit more. Would you know if we have any final sayings?
I don't think we have any more. I think they're just requesting for a group photo, maybe later after the live.
Yes, okay, so perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this event. I hope you guys enjoyed our answer, got to know us a little, and why we're deserving of these crowns. So everybody, let's take a wonderful photo of us.
Okay.
All right. Who's taking the photo? Who has a computer? Because I can't take a photo of everybody at one time.
I have. Who can? Okay. Wait. How do I get everybody on the screen? I'm not on gallery view. There you go. All right. So I'll just wait for everyone to turn on their cameras. You can please turn on your cameras. Let's have a picture. There you go. We're almost there. Sir Ken, Miss Jarina.
Wala ko game na eh.
Game na. Kasi wala pa yung iba. Sige, but let's try. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Yay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you rin po.
Thank you, everyone.
And good
so
luck,
much. Thank
ladies.
you.
Best of
Thank you,
luck.
Miss
Congrats
Nai.
again.
Thank you so much.
See you next